we're gonna be back, folks. Yay! So, you may notice that the map reset its fucking self on me. Because I'm a turd and it turned off. Snap, what the fuck?
That's one of the augments. That's what you can do now.
You're gonna have to explain the bullshit to me at some point.
So you can no longer in the blacksmith refine your shit.
Yeah, he found that out.
And apparently it goes to any characters you've ever made. Not just your most recent ones.
The deadly neurotoxin. I'm gonna do that. Maximize poison. Maximize the poison.
Right.
Fucking with the microphone. I will have some peanut butter. Ow. A little bit. Nope, too much. Okay. So now we've made a whole bunch of non-existent noise. I was gonna go that way. But you know what? Just to make this episode different, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna see what I avoided over here. So yeah, Dad. Something we were discussing before the episode even fucking started. While I was trying to get back here. Oh look, I missed like 2 feet. Woo! Okay.
Anyway.
We were discussing, we do not like to be, alive before the hours of double digit. Yeah, well, so even though I have to get up in the single digits now, I have to be a morning person.
Somewhat.
I don't want to be a morning person. I don't like it.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
But even though I have to be a morning person to some degree because of my job, I did tell Mom, I'm like, I don't want to get, I don't want to have to go get your pickup order before the hours of double digits. And she's like, you do realize the afternoon's in single digits too, right? I'm like, I speak in military time. Nothing before 10 a.m., please.
Otherwise, you only have to be awake like 6 hours a day.
Yeah. Dad would do it if he could.
I love it.
Only the hours of double digits, please. Give me stuff.
I'm sorry, I can't be awake anymore now, and I can't work anymore now. Ever.
Oh, that would be great.
But I get paid the same as anybody else who works here 10 hours.
Yep. That would be awesome.
That'd be perfect. That'd be a job that we both love.
Because to be honest with you, I am fucking exhausted. Like, my mental health is so far down the toilet at this point, it doesn't even exist anymore. I am stressed beyond belief, and I have to find a fucking key.
Again?
Oh, and speaking of stressed, Gandalf's text message stressed me out for like 2 seconds before I actually read it. So, you're not Gandalf. Oh, for fuck's sake, who's texting me now? Oh, it's just Mother sending me memes that I do not give a shit about.
Begin doing stuff she's not supposed to be at work.
Get up, about. Anyway. Here you go. Read it out loud.
Finish going through Maddie's death scene and seeing after with that. Father Maddie. Should put them in home spoiler now.
I don't consider these spoilers being as it's pretty much exactly what happened in the podcast, so I'm kind of don't care.
Chain and the workshop. Big misspelling, and I noted that no airbags in that car. I think it fixed it. Cars from the 70s sitting in their seatbelts.
Are you here? Who?
Yeah, so fun fact, apparently cars before 1994 didn't really have airbags.
Extremely high-end ones might have thought about it, but nobody had an airbag.
Well, so in the car crash that I put Maddie through, that's kind of a spoiler. In the car crash that I put her through, I basically was like, she got stabbed to death by everything in the car, but the airbag did go off in her face. He's like, it didn't have an airbag. I'm like, cool, so the steering wheel is literally in her chest cavity. She's not just being crushed down at the legs, where she's just like, oh, hi, I'm bleeding everywhere. Like I'm having a miscarriage. No, it's like...
My chest cavity now has a steering wheel in it.
Mm-hmm. There's a spike in me! Oh, I've been impaled.
It is a circular object.
Yeah. Let's put a pin in this for now. We have plot. We have plot. Dad, we have a plot.
Are we finally to him?
You're not him. Who are you? The chopping. It stopped and I thought...
My vegetables are not going to be finished.
Your friend Zolaya sent me. She's still here?
Why isn't she in the kitchen?
You'll see her soon. We need to get through the market.
My pre-cut veggies will never sell.
I know another way. It's safer. The old prison wing. It was sealed off years ago after an earthquake.
All because I didn't cut my veggies. The gods were angry.
So you sealed off an old prison wing, and supposedly it's safer, but you're... Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
Yep.
People are ridiculous.
Why? Why do you say they're ridiculous?
Where did the cannibals come from? Here. They were prisoners. A clan of bandits. Led by Tyrant Bro. I never heard them
don't know who that is.
About a new age to come and the man who would bring it. Elias. I think he turned them into these monsters. Set them free.
Oh, really? Is the door open?
Yep.
Door's open.
Right through your body.
That used to be the entrance to the old prison.
Start clipping through the wall!
Can you break through?
Nah, I don't think so. My puppers might, but, you know, I'm still working on it.
I'm not gonna bother swinging, I'm gonna let puppers do it.
They're just gonna eat the wall. An old damp ledger tucked between the pages is a folded note. Most of it is illegible, but you can make out a few words. Earthquake damaged outer walls. Seal away this section. Leave the dead inside. Oh, well, fuck you too.
I thought it was supposed to be safer.
You said it was safer! Lies!
Yeah, it just says the undead.
Yeah, you just stand there like a fucking twitchy twat.
Just shiver and shake.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Hey, guess what we have?
But yeah, so basically I told... You lied!
We'll get through.
You,
Stay close.
You thought wrong!
well, first of all,
You have impervious NPC disorder!
well, not even just that.
No health bar!
You have this little thing called no memory of the fact that they said they sealed the dead inside.
The dead are upon us!
Well, it's a good thing we wanted to eat the dead, huh?
Hey look, it's a shambling corpse. We love those.
Yeah, those are easy.
But yeah, so Gandalf basically has said that I need to rework that a little bit, and I'm like, okay. He's going to continue moving on, though, now that he has the information that he needs to know. I'm like, my reasoning is... He's like, I'm just gonna move on. I'm like, yeah, me adding some more details is not really going to affect the plot that much. So you can just keep pressing on. It's not really gonna do a whole lot. Because, like, reworking a scene to have a steering wheel impale someone because there's no airbag is perfectly fine.
That's easy.
Well, Dad, you can do the physics of this. An old car from the 70s was run off the road
Okay.
because the driver was mildly distracted by the demons in her head.
Okay.
And she ran off a ditch and plowed hood first into a tree and wrapped the car around it that way. Which is where I'm like, her legs are... She's basically been cut in half by the car. Her legs got crushed in the process.
What kind of car?
Ford Mustang? It's a convertible, I think? Which is why she's riding top down even though it's October, because it hasn't been touched since summer. Hang on, Yandalf loves this car. We even named her. Her name is Jessica. Ellen came up with that because we all thought it was a little ridiculous.
Fighting the nowhere.
I am? What?
Okay.
I can't find...
Partially it would go through the tree.
Oh, full universe canon.
Is how heavy the car would be.
Terra 1 canon.
How big's the tree?
Find Darian's car. It might be one of these pages.
How big's the tree?
Find the car first. Let's start with the car. Since you asked about that, can you look through the notebook?
I get the information I need out of that.
No.
What was that?
Can you, he has pictures, Dad.
I don't need all that.
I need the pictures.
I don't.
I want the pictures.
There's going to be a majority steel. There's going to be really no fiberglass to it. It's not going to be a very light car. And with an older car, about that age, probably go mostly through the tree.
Oh, vehicles. That's where it should be. Yep, it's this thing. It's one of the, like... I know where she went off the road. It's like one of those little, it's like a sad tree, probably. Honestly. I don't know what kind of tree it would be, but it's off the, like... It's the underbrush of Frederick. Like, a highway in Frederick. She was blowing down one of the highways and got run off the road into a ditch off the side.
It's another very big tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so the tree's probably doing one of these numbers.
Well, she's wrapped around the tree, is what I did. The hood of the car just kind of around the tree. That's what the image was. And that's why her legs got severed and slashed up, because the engine and everything in the front is now where she is, basically. So she bleeds out and dies. Because there ain't no way in hell an emergency service is getting to you in time for that. And there isn't mobile phones back then to call for help necessarily.
Unless you have the old suitcase phone.
Well, she got ran off the road by a semi, so they have a radio.
If they pay attention. And didn't just go, what? That wasn't as likely back then.
Well, truckers are friendly, I've heard, but...
We're gruff sometimes, especially nowadays. They were a lot more cautious, a lot more courteous back then.
But that's why yeah, it's this car.
Mm.
This is so many pictures of the car.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have airbags because it's from the 70s.
And it's also going to be mostly steel construction.
Maddie.
How fast was it going?
How fast was Maddie going? She was just plowing down the highway trying to outdrive her own head.
So, accelerating almost counts.
She's driving recklessly throughout the entire city, blowing stop signs, red lights, everything. She does not care. She's just trying to outrun her own brain. Because she's so... No.
You dropped the prison key?
Yeah, because I can't take it with me where I'm going.
However you want us to do. Any of those scrolls that you see in your inventory,
Yeah.
you want to click on those and just let them go like you would a thing, and it'll automatically add it to your thing.
Oh, okay. I free up a slot.
Yep.
Now,
if you get duplicates, you can't get rid of them.
I'm trying to find my map button. That one. Okay. So yeah, I gotta go down. Is there anywhere I haven't explorated?
Oh, over there.
That's her room.
How about down below that? On the two sides there.
How? Wait. Yeah, I gotta go that way.
Do you see what I see?
Can I have you walk me back?
Then?
Because I'm going to look for something. And I don't know where I'm going.
Well, that's the table. And considering this whole thing is on angles and straights. Sure. Here you go. And then pass.
You guys are going to watch Dad pilot me.
Slight turn. That way. Turn it. She's like,
I tried to do that, and you didn't take it.
When I do that, it's your game.
I know. But I gotta find something.
And I wave it first so you don't get hit. I'm not fighting for you.
Oh, how long has this episode been going?
I don't know.
I don't either.
No timer?
I didn't use one. Which is kind of a problem.
What's the computer say for timer?
Well, here's the problem, Doctor. How long were we looking for this? 46? That's since we started. Okay, it's part 18. Okay. Well, maybe we should call this episode here, just have it be a short one. Nah, I'll finish this dungeon first, and then we...
Well, this part of the dungeon.
Yeah. I can't... Oh, I can! Huh.
You have to set the free.
Finger, out came an eye, packed up nice in the butcher's pie.
You're crazy. I mean, what do you expect? The prison doubled as the asylum.
As normal.
I mean, that's normal. For old days.
I can't eat anymore. But they won't stop feeding us. Fruit and honey, bread and wine. I try to resist, but they force it down my throat. Everything hurts.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that note. Yeah, that's gross.
They're fattening them up to die.
Yeah.
What else do you expect out of cannibals? So keep a couple fat, huh? They won't eat your entire food source all at once.
Well, yeah. It's gross, man.
Hmm?
That's gross, man.
No different than somebody fattening up a pig. Or a cow, or whatever. Chicken is 3 times the size of a chicken.
Mm. I'm still looking for it. What the fuck? Oh. This. Yeah, that.
You looking at the thing for the little upgrades, the little upgrades.
No. That's the location there. In this blue paragraph here in the middle.
No, I'm not ready yet. I can eat more. Get fatter. I'll taste better, right? Please, let me eat more.
Oh, this is... currently I'm having stomach issues with overeating. Eat till you throw up and then eat some more.
Yeah.
Hey, they get stronger from eating us. Our flesh. Isn't it wonderful?
Ew. Okay, is that the whole map? Because I'd like to get out of here now.
Yep.
Thank you! Bye!
No way.
Run faster.
It doesn't make you run any faster.
It does.
It doesn't look like
Being a wolfie kind of makes me run a little faster.
Mm.
I'm skipping a jump away! No! Not today, Satan! Let me out!
Another reason why I like the rogue, I actually have an extra
more time.
run feature.
Screw you. I can't. I'm a clunky.
And now you've gone the wrong way.
Boop. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. That's what I'm doing right now.
Almost past the door.
Okay, let me in.
Mm-hmm. Almost there.
So yeah, did you find the location yet?
Found it. Just
Yeah, those are the sad willowy trees that we're looking at here.
okay. So
The ones off of that highway.
that probably would have snapped the tree. As old as that car is. Older cars had more force because of the weight.
Yeah. Well, the goal is to kill her with a car crash. So, Rob will fight me like you are.
I'm not fighting him.
No, I know it's coming.
No.
Because if you're telling me that's how it's going to be, Rob's going to make me write it as such and say I have to completely redo it.
Yeah, there's ways around it.
That is not enough. All that underbrush would just not kill her. It wouldn't be fatal. Okay.
You also probably have some oak and maple in there, though. The
Okay.
oak tree would be fairly substantial and it would actually snap the car in pieces, like you're asking it to. It wouldn't quite wrap around it because the tree would be too big, but you would be able to get it to smash the whole front end into at least the backseat of the car.
The goal is to at least smush her to death with it.
Which would work. So you'd have some trees flying off, almost like small kindling and shit. And then you would probably have a larger oak or something like that that would manage to be in her way because she's really just plowing through. She's not even caring. She's probably trying to stop at some of this, but the way the car is just propelling her forward.
That she doesn't know how to drive, really.
Okay, that makes it even easier.
She's just trying to outrun her head.
Smashes into the oak tree, and more than likely will go somewhat into it, but she will manage to wrap the car around it.
Because to be fair to the person who originally wrote this, I tried to keep as much of it as I could intact. And just changed the key moments where we need to change it.
The only reason why I'm asking for something bigger than the wispy, willowy little trees is because that car's so heavy. And she would have already built up a lot of speed by driving recklessly. That she has a likelihood to go through all the smaller trees. She's going to need one at least the size of the one out in our front yard.
Okay.
For it to do significant damage to a car. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Gandalf left a comment saying his car has no airbag.
The car also has
But all he did was
a lot of
cut.
weight.
And then all he did was just cut those words. She felt herself flying in the car, and then the hard stop.
Anyone.
That's why I said as the airbag went off in her face, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's call this episode here for now.
Okay. So if you guys would like to subscribe.
Subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more content like this, and don't forget to ding-dong the bell, you ding-dongs.
And have a horribly wonderful day.
Yeah, you want to read this, Paul? You want to read this to get a better idea?
Bad fixation?
No, I'm just... I want you to see what I did.